Oh, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to do a quick review on the stencils and masks that we've been producing for some time now, and a quick demo of how to use them, both with an airbrush, which we're also going to review and check out, and just using a brush and stippling the pattern on. So what we've got is a couple of test pieces, just primed black MDF, nothing special. One of our masks, unpicked, ready to go. So these are thanks to Jake Bale, who sent us the idea through for these. So you simply peel them off, taking out the bits that you don't want, place them on where you want them. So obviously being able to see through them, you can place them quite close to where you are. Push down, make sure you've got a good seal. Once that's done, first off I'm going to use the dry brush and some Denham Stone from GW's old range. Any of the base paints should do, it's just easier to show up with this. So small amount of paint and just dab it over where the mask is. Obviously most people don't have airbrushes, so it's a nice easy way to do it. Fairly decent sized brush. Don't go daft with the paint, just build it up layer by layer. So you get to that, let it dry. I'd say, because we're going straight over black, I'll do another quick coat. And there we have it. Actually, let that dry. And peel it away. If you're very careful with them, that's how it comes out. So on a X-wing ship or on a piece of scenery, spot on. You can place that back onto the backing, or if you want to and it hasn't ripped or caused any problems, you can reapply it to another ship or another piece of scenery ready to do again. Some of them I've used 5-10 times without much of an issue, but after that it does start to bleed underneath, more so if you're using the airbrush. It can cause a couple of problems. Obviously the other way that we use this is you apply the base, you buy like a bright white colour, and then using something like the Miniature paints, put a very thin coat of that on and you get a very bright red as opposed to just the base white. But you do that before you remove the mask, peel the mask off, and it's red instead of the white. So that's how simple it is to use it with the stippling effect. We do these in various sizes. Some of the Phoenix Squadron ones, 7, 10mm, 15, 25, 30, all around, all range between, depending on the complexity and how much cutting there is, range from £3 up to £5. And again, it depends on how big they are. Some you only get 6 in a pack, like the really big ones. Some of the small ones, like the 5mm Rebel symbols, you get 20 in the pack for the same sort of price. As I said, really simple to use. So we'll put that one on one side and we'll give the airbrush a go. Now, a couple of people who use my mask already have been asking about a cheap way to airbrush. So I bit the bullet last week and I bought one of these, which is an airbrush makeup system. I believe it is designed for putting on makeup. Not that I'll be using it for that. Well, ish. You get a small compressor, 240 volts. You get a rubber air hose, and you get a single action airbrush. So for this kind of thing, I presumed it would be quite a good idea for people just starting out. So we will give it a go. Take another, there we go, under here. So another one of Jake's Wolf Squadron masks. This is a bit of a bigger one. Place it down. With it being an airbrush, I would normally recommend to mask off the outside as well. For this purpose, not really needed. So, masks in place. Airbrush. I'm going to use Miniature White. I use their stuff all the time. It's really good. It's pre-thinned. It should, going with my other airbrush setups, it hopefully will go straight through this. So no more than a couple of drops into the hopper. And these come with 3 settings. You've got the purple setting, which is low power or medium power, high power, and then low power is red and off. Unlike the normal airbrushes that I use, this has a constant flow of air coming out the front. So if you start it up, don't point it at your piece of kit. Obviously it's going to cause splatter if you've had paint drips on the end before. So we'll go for the low setting, the first setting. And that looks to be coming out pretty well. So just gently coat the mask. And build up the first coat. So there we have it. And that's practically dried already. So again, it has a small amount of control over the tip. So some airbrush techniques like blending and stuff will be possible with it. But the idea, as a couple of people have asked, is it possible to do this with the masks? And I think one of the lads asked about how good it would be for just getting a base coat down. So I said, give it a go. That comes out pretty well. It's not going to win any golden demons, but for coating, for base coating, for getting the paint down, having it on the desk, really quiet. You can up it to the next level. Again, it allows a little bit more control. So I'll knock that off for a second. So here we have it. A quick peel again, and I'll put this one down to reuse. As I said, you can see clearly the overspray around the edge, but again, it's pretty decent quality for the stencil to come through. I think for the type of work that I've got it for, I think it's going to be pretty decent. I'll quickly, while I've got this out, see what it's like for actually getting some, see how the lines go. It's not too bad if you're wanting to do some bits of detail and some shading. It's run out. Or if you want to just base coat an army, go for that full option of getting the paint down, and obviously it's on wood, but I think that should be pretty decent to get the base coat or even primers down. So I think it'll be something I'll be using quite a bit of, because it's handy just to have at the side of the bench. It's not taking up a massive amount of space. It's easy to take apart. You just pop the rubber hose off, and there it is, put to one side. You can quickly run clean through it. I've just got some Aclad cleaner to run through after the video, but there we go. It's a single action. It's all metal. It does strip down to be cleaned. For what it's for, and for the price of 25 quid for the complete kit, it's just handy to have. You get a couple of bits and pieces. You get the tool to take the nozzle off, and you get a paint dropper that maybe is used on the GW paints. But there we have it. Hopefully it'll be something people can use, and we'll catch you on the next one.